we are learning, you know, LPP by simplex method. So first things first, you have to take all the equations, Z equation. Then you have to take first equation, third equation. You have to write it, and in first equation, as one slack variable would be one, others will be zero. Other slack variables will be zero, and then so the number of equation, that number of slack variable would be one, other slack variable would be zero, and in Z, you have to take the Z, and you have to take the equation on the RHS of the Z to the LHS where Z is. You have to transpose it there, and like this equation would be there, and you have to make a table like every equation that there is, like Z equation, this one, and subject to as these three equations. So where S1, S2, S3 all are one, so that equation you have to put there. And here are all the variables: x1, x2, x3, s1, s2, s3, and RHS. And after that, you have to find the like in Z row, the most negative number. You have to choose that as key column, and key column's role is it is the denominator of the RHS, which makes the ratio. And in the ratio, you have to see the least positive number, and the least positive number makes key row, and this key row and key column intersects to give you key element. So in the next iteration, this key element divides with the whole row, and then you have to do row transformation with other rows, so that the other the row, after row transformation, at least the key column should be whole, should be zero. So yeah, and you might ask the question that why this number 156.6 is the key row but not zero, because this is not normal zero. Normal zero, you have to choose it because it is non-negative and it is maybe degenerate equation, like RHS is zero. So that would be great, but here it is not that simple, because a zero divided by -6, it is giving this ratio zero. But you have to keep in mind that when negative number divides this, then it's a no. We can't take that because this is not exactly zero. This is actually zero bar -6, and that's the red flag that we're considering this not as key row. So this is the reason this is not a key row. So now this is key row, and after we do this, after we divide this row by key element, and then we transform every row with row operations and make this column zero, then we have to transpose this, like x3 would come here in x3 would come to s2 place, like corresponding row column stuff. So row column will exchange, transpose. So but this x3 would still remain here, but this s2 will change. And when there is no negative number in RHS or something, then we can't go further. Sorry, no negative number in the Z place, then we can't go further because we need negative numbers. So yeah, when this becomes positive, our iterations stop. So yeah, let's go ahead. So next table must be, let's see, basic variable. And I did this live. I was going to put charts, but I made this live because I thought this would take time, and it is indeed taking time. So that's how it is. So yeah. So x1, x2, x3, s1, s2, s3, RHS, and there's still some complicated stuff I'm gonna show you after this too. So then now we have to do here Z, s1, s2, s3. I hope I'm audible. And then we have to make this column, this row. Sorry, please forgive me for my very bad handwriting, but yeah, forgive me for that. But yeah, keep your focus, keep your attention on the sum, I guess so. So this is, by the way, previous question, so this is for real gonna come on exam, that's for sure. Thanks, guys, for coming on my live. I know 14 people came, so thanks to all of them. But special thanks to the one person who is still there. Really appreciate you, man. For real. For real, bro. Wait a second. And by the way, the when this gets divided, we have to do row operations with this divided row to this these previous rows and write them. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be, and I'm gonna say it all when I'm doing it, so chill, bro. I don't know, I have it turned on live chat because I'm not able to see any chat. If you are sending chats, I'm really sorry because I'm not able to see it. Oh, foreign people, that's really crazy. Thanks, man, for thanks to everyone who is coming. By the way, I wanted to talk to you, but I'm not able to see any chats. Maybe this might be a glitch, but I would really appreciate it if you are chatting. But I am not able to see any chats from my end. So sorry if you are sending chats and I'm not able to see it. So yeah, so this might be a glitch. So yeah, we are making this table now. Let's divide this. So this would be 4 by 3. So let's first write this, because since we are gonna operate on this, so and this is the sure thing. So yeah, 4 by 3, 0 by 3 is 0. So let's not make it tough, and we have to make this 1. So that's our goal. So to make it unitary matrix, this is 1 and all is 0 in this column. So that's why we are dividing this key element to this row, so that this key element becomes 1 later on. So that's the magic we have to do. Maths is magic. Okay, so now 0, this is 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Oh my gosh, this is not even feasible. Now 0, 470 by 3. I don't know what it is. 470 by 3, I don't know. If you know, say it. This is gonna be good. I don't know if I have to take ratio again, but yeah, whatever. 440 by 3. No, 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 no. So let's think how we can make this column 0, right? Like this is 1, and if I have to make it 0, this is 2. So, and we have to copy this because this is already 0. So we have to copy this 250. Because this key column is already 0, we have to do no row transformation to make it 0, because it is already 0. So let's just copy it as it is. 0 0 0. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, 0. And this arch no, 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 wait a second. This is 1 actually. 430 and stuff. Yeah, so when this is 0, sorry, this is 1. Oh, this are not in the same place. It's gonna be tough for me due to my non, like because of my messiness, the mess I made while making this table. So yeah, this is 1, this is 2. So what should we do? 2 minus 2 into 1, it's 0. So we are gonna use I don't know which row is this. R3 minus, so let's write it. R3 minus, this is what it is, R2, right? Sorry. Sorry. R2 minus 2R3. So the term on the left gets changed. Right row remains the same. This right row changes the left side the row mentioned. Okay, so yeah, this is how it's gonna be. So uh, 2R3, right? 2R3. So when we do 2R3, this is 4 by 3. So 8 by 3 minus, sorry, 2 minus 8 by 3. What's gonna be? Okay. So this is R2. So this is 2 minus 8 by 3. 2 minus 8 by 3. It's gonna be 3 to the 6. And, minus 8 by 3. It's gonna be minus 2 by 3. Yo, what's up? One person came again. Thanks, man. For real. And I don't know. Is there any chat coming on? I can't. I'm not able to see it. Sorry for real if you're setting chats. So yeah, 2 minus 8. Yeah, we did this minus 2 by 3. So yeah, we are at minus 2 by 3 here. Minus 2 by 3. Okay. Sorry. I raised this. This shouldn't be raised. We are gonna use it till we transform this row. So yeah. So where we are r2 minus 2r3. So 3. This is 0, right? So 2r3 is 2 into 0 is 0, and 0 minus 3 minus 0 still remains 3, right? 3 minus 0 is 3. Now 2. Obviously, this is gonna be 0. We tried to make it 0. This is the key column thing, key column element, one of the key column elements that we are trying to make 0. So 1 minus, now we have to we do 2 into 0 is 0, minus 1 is 1, and after that 0 minus 2 by 3. So minus 2 by 3, isn't it? Minus 2 by 3, and we are here. So this is 0. This is 2 into 0 is 0. So 0 minus 0 is 0. Wait a second, let me check. Yeah, 0 minus 2 into 0, 0. 0 minus 0 equal to 0. Okay, so now this is 470 by 3. 2 into 470 by 3. Here this is 440. 440 minus 470 by 3 into 2, I guess. Maybe that is the case, isn't it? Yeah, I guess. So 2 into 470, so 47 into 2, 274, 1, 2, 1, 2 for the 8, 1, 9, 94, 940. So 940 by 3, this is gonna be negative. 940 minus 440 by 3. So it's gonna be 3 fours 12. 3 for the 12, 1, 3 for the 12, 1, 13, 3, 1, 3, 2, 0, minus 9, 4, 0 by 3. I guess this can be positive though. Okay, wait a second. I thought this would be negative, but this turned out to be positive. That's crazy. For real. So 0 minus 0, 2 minus 4, 12 minus 4, 8, 2 minus 9, 12 minus 9, 3. 380 this is, so this is 380. Okay, 380 by 3. Fair stuff. 380 by 3. So only one row we have left right now. Like we have to make this 0 minus 6 0. So when we do minus 6 0, for that we need 6 into 1, right? So r2 minus, no, r2 plus, because for your kind of information, so the signs are opposite. This is negative sign, this is positive sign. To subtract them, we don't need to even subtract them, because subtract gets addition. So we have to make it addition so that subtraction doesn't change and it automatically subtracts. So we have to add this time. We don't have to subtract rows this time. Let me erase all this. Wait a second. Sorry for taking your time, and I really apologize for that. Yeah. So r2 plus 2r3, nah, because see, this is minus 6, this is 1. So how to make it 6? Like, what are the factor of 6 where 1 comes, or how many multiples of 1 is 6? So 6 into 1 is 6. So we have to make it, we have to add 6 r3, 6 into 1. We have to add 6 into 1 to minus 6 to make it 0. Like, the r2 has minus 6, and if we add it to 6 into 1, so 6 into 1, it is 0. Like, you get it, right? Yeah. So let's do this. So this is minus 4, and we have my minus 4 by 3. 4 by 3 plus 4 by 3 plus minus 4 by, okay, let's take this minus 4 plus uh, 6 into 4 by 3. So what it is, 3 cut to this becomes 6, 2 into 4 is 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. So 4 comes here. 4, it sounds like a food dish something. So this became positive 4. And so we are making progress. One digit here become positive, so this can reduce our workload. So that's how we check our progress. And here this is minus 3. Here we have 0. So 0 into 6 still gonna be 0. And minus 3. Hello, two folks are watching live. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming. That's really that really makes my day. I really appreciate that. Oh, 6 people. Yeah, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we have minus 3. Sorry to take your time. Yeah, I'm trying to make it quick. Sorry. So maybe I'm not trying uh, perfectly. I'm not executing perfectly to make it quick. Sorry for that, but yeah, I'm trying. So minus 3 here, and we have 0 here. 0 into 6 is still 0, and minus 3 plus 0 is still minus 3. And minus 6 here, obviously we try to make it 0, so it's gonna be 0. Come on. Minus 0 minus like we have added yo, what's up, super Asian boy? What's up, man? Really stoked to see you. Really excited, man. I'm really happy to see you, bro. What's up? I'm really happy you came, man. How's the? I mean, it means, do you get it? Like, do you get this linear programming problem, simplex stat table method or something? Okay, yeah. Hi. Really appreciate seeing you. So yeah, what anime do you watch? Yeah, if you are comfortable, you can share or not. Your wish. So we had to add plus 6 R3. So here are R3. So we have to, after dividing the key element in the row, we have to use this new row to do row transformations with the old row. You have to remember that, okay? This is gonna be a little complicated, okay? This part is a little complicated. Sorry for that, but things are complicated. What can I do? Yeah, so S2, this row has 0 here, and 0 into 6 is gonna be still 0. This is S1 part, okay? Here we have 0. 0 plus 6 into 0 is still 0, and we are gonna simply write it 0. In S2 we have 0, and we have 1 by 3 here in S2. So 6 into 1 by 3 is 2, because okay, I have to explain it, I guess. So 1 by 3, see, if I have cut it, this is 2, 2 into 1 is 2, you get it, right? Let me tell you. So 3 2s are 6, 3 into 2 is 6. You have to if you don't get this, you have to pick up your multiplication table, and you have to memorize it. That can't I can't explain you that. Means, like, let's explain you multiplication this way. If you It is just repeated pattern of addition. Like, if you keep adding things in a certain number of way, it gets multiplied. Like, and dividing is the exact opposite. Like, reducing this itself in a pattern. So I guess you get that. So if we take 3 2 times, then it becomes 6. Add 3 2 times, it becomes 6. So it is 2. 6 becomes 2, and 3 gets cancelled. It becomes 1. 1 by 1 is always 1. So this is out of picture. 2 into 1 is 1, 2. So we got that. So this is 2. 1 by 3. 1 by 3 into 6 is 2. So as to column, we get 2. Here as to column is 0. 0 plus 2, we get 2. So now we are on S3, 0. So we have S3 here, 0. 0 into 6 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. So let's go ahead. RHS 0. 0 plus whatever this is. Minus 470 by 3. Okay. Minus 473 by. Okay. Minus 470. Sorry, this is 470 by 3. 470 by 3 into 6 is 470 into 2. 470 into 2 plus 0. So this is gonna be the same number. What the 470 into 2, the answer that is itself the gonna be in the RHS table, because what we are adding to it, it is 0. So yeah, it's as simple as that. 470 into 2, 2 sevens are 14, 2 fours 8, plus 1 9. Okay, yeah, 940. 2 sevens are 14, yeah, 1. 2 sevens are 14, 1, 2, 4, yeah, 940. So I was just making sure that this answer is correct. Yeah, so 0, okay, 940. Let's go with it, 940. Now, let's see where can we go. Okay, so the problem is we still have a negative number. Everything is else is positive, but this is still negative. And because this is negative, we can make it 0, because we are still gonna do addition operation, and addition operation, none other columns in Z row are gonna be negative, because addition row never makes negative if unless it is not 0 and it is negative number, then it won't make it negative. So yeah, so we can go for the next iteration, because there is minus 3 still now. So let's take minus 3 column as key column, most negative in this row. In Z0 it is minus 3, this is key column. So now you have to take ratio of this with this, RHS divided by x2, this row. Okay, 940 divided by 3. Okay, 940 by minus 3 is, let's see, wait a second, why I'm doing minus divided by minus 3. Yes, this looks good. Okay, divided by minus 3 actually. So this looks much better. 940 divided by minus 3. Okay, this is gonna be a negative. Okay, wait a second, if this is negative you don't have to even solve it, because it's not gonna be useful in this, so just leave it at that. Okay, so if because we are not gonna take it, because we have to only consider smallest positive numbers. So if we calculate positive numbers, we can see which is smallest, and we have to choose it as kilo. Negative numbers, they are already disqualified from the game. They are rigging the game, bro. So 380 by 3 divided by 3. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. 380 by 3 divided by 3. Now you will see magic. So when denominator goes to numerator, because this whole thing it is dividing. So when it is division, let's say 9 by 4 divided by um you know 5 by 3 or something. So when we make it multiplication, we reverse the numerators and denominators. Okay, so this is the rule, because numerator denominator are opposite, like multiplication and division. So two opposite things, to balance each other, they become opposite. Like multiplication, when it becomes division, opposite, so numerator becomes denominator becomes numerator, so it is opposite, so they are balanced, so it is the same thing, but easier to solve. So now this is not divide, this goes to multiply, and 3 gets cancelled, so it is 380. Okay, so this is 380, same to same number, rather it reduced its complexity. So now 470 by 3, 470 by 3 divided by 0. Okay, so this is 0. Because come on, 470 into 0 by 3, 470 into 0, anything into multiplied by 0 becomes 0, because if you add something 0 times, it becomes 0. If you add something 1 times, it becomes the same thing. Like I give you one apple, and like 1 time, then it is that apple. If I give you one apple 0 times, then you have no apples, because I didn't give you any. So yeah, so 470 by 3 into 0, 470 into 0 is 0, 0 by 3 is 0. So yeah, 430 by 5. This is going to be complicated. And let's just write it as 430 by 5. We don't have time to make it so much complicated. Let's just make it complicated. Forget it. Because it's going to be, it is divisible, because 0 is in the last place and 5 is there, so yeah, it is divisible. Divisor is 5, come on, bro. So 5 are 5, let's see, 5 are 40, 3 remains 30. So, like, if there is some remainder, if it is not perfectly divisible remainder is there, it shifts to the next number, you know that, right? So 5 6 are 30, 86, and we go for 86 here. Let's go. 86. And since this 470 by 3 divided by 0 was 0, this time this is the key row. Like, this was really tough question. It covers many concepts, many exceptions. So there was no negative number involved. Like, here there was minus 6, sorry, 0 divided by minus 6. That's why it becomes 0. Since negative number involved, so nah, we are not taking it. But here, 470 divided by 3 divided by 0, no negative numbers involved. So it's pure. So let's just use it as keto. So this time our keto is 0. Okay, so this is 0. So, now this is gonna be complicated because if we do anything with 0, they are not gonna be, these are not gonna become 0. That's the problem. Now we are in a trouble, and I don't know how to get out of this trouble. Maybe, uh, okay, now I'm in a severe trouble. Anyone can suggest me or something, help me or something? Hi, 5 guys who are watching. Um, okay, so 0. Okay, so what now? What we gonna do? Wait a second. We have to divide this by this. Okay, this is the key element. We have to divide this whole row by key element. So whole row is gonna become 0. What? 4 by 3 by 0 is 0. 0 by 0 is gonna become not defined. 1 by 0 is 0. Infinite. 0 by 0 is not defined. What is this crazy sum? What is this? What is happening? I did some mistake somewhere, I guess so. Please, if someone knows, please check it out and help me out. Let me show you. Okay, orientation is not working. Let's show you this way. Bro, please tell me where's the mistake. Bro, tell me the mistake, because I think I did some mistake, serious mistake, because this sum became non-defined at the end, and this was a legit genuine sum in an exam, in a previous year exam. And if this is a question and this is not being able to solve, then this can be a mistake at my end, because come on, this is an exam sum. It should be able to solve. Maybe I'm making some mistake. Please, bro. Any one of you has any answer? Maybe I just, if I find answer, I would revert to y'all in comments or anything. Maybe if I find answer. So yeah, no, thanks for watching till now. To watch a random person yapping, random stuff. Thanks to watch me. I really appreciate that. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. Bye.